Imagine boarding a plane and not landing tomorrow, or next week, or even next month. It sounds impossible. After all, every aircraft needs fuel. Eventually, the tanks run dry. But engineers have built aircraft designed to stay in the sky for weeks, and under the right conditions, potentially even months. How? By replacing fuel with the sun. These aircraft belong to a category called High Altitude Platform Stations, or HAPS. They're not satellites. They're not traditional airplanes. They're something in between. Flying roughly 60,000 to 70,000 feet above Earth, they operate far higher than commercial airliners and above most weather systems. Their wings are covered with solar panels. During the day, sunlight powers electric motors while charging onboard batteries. When night falls, the aircraft switches to stored energy and quietly continues flying until sunrise. Then, the entire cycle repeats, again and again. One of the most famous examples is the Airbus Zephyr. This ultralight aircraft has demonstrated flights lasting for weeks without landing, setting endurance records that conventional airplanes simply can't match. And honestly, it barely looks like an airplane. Its wings stretch wider than many commercial jets, yet the entire aircraft weighs only a fraction as much. Everything is built for efficiency: lightweight materials, electric propulsion, minimal energy consumption. Every gram matters. So why build an aircraft that almost never lands? Because staying in one place for long periods unlocks entirely new possibilities. A HAPS aircraft could provide internet access to remote regions, monitor wildfires, support disaster relief after hurricanes or earthquakes, track environmental changes, or perform long-duration surveillance without constantly launching replacement aircraft. Some experts even describe them as pseudo-satellites. Unlike spacecraft, they can be launched, recovered, repaired, and upgraded. Unlike traditional aircraft, they can remain over the same area for incredibly long periods. They're filling a gap that didn't really exist before. Of course, keeping an aircraft airborne for weeks isn't easy. Engineers must manage changing temperatures, strong high-altitude winds, battery efficiency, weight, and every tiny source of power loss. A small mistake that wouldn't matter on a 2-hour flight can become a major problem after several weeks. That's why designing these aircraft is one of the most difficult engineering challenges in aviation today. But every successful flight pushes the technology further. And honestly, the idea changes how we think about airplanes. Maybe the goal isn't flying faster, maybe it's flying longer, because the future of aviation might not belong to the aircraft that travel the farthest. It could belong to the one that never has to come down.